Picture this, it's the late 1990s and a young investor spots a tiny startup named Google just before it rockets skyward. That's what John Boik calls a monster stock, a rare gem ready to explode in value and change your financial life forever. But here's the catch, how do you find the next Google without pure luck? Boik's got a blueprint, a history-mining secret map to those breakout winners still hiding in plain sight. First, Boik dives into how those monster stocks come to life. You have to learn to see opportunity like a hunter, not a gambler. Boik walks us back to Yahoo. In the 90s, once a small directory site, it caught fire as the internet boom surged. Schwab, too, quietly transformed from a discount broker to a financial titan. Their ascent wasn't random. These weren't just lucky breaks, but perfect storm conditions aligned, industry shifts, leadership moves, and market cycles converging. Think of monster stocks like lightning bolts. They need the right atmosphere. Boik breaks down the DNA, a mix of explosive growth in earnings, rising sales, and strong management. Like clouds charged with electricity before a storm, these indicators build up quietly but cumulatively, signaling the power about to unleash. Timing's the secret sauce. Buying the right stock too early drains cash, too late means missing the rocket. The pros watch for unique market patterns, stages of accumulation, breakout volume spikes that tell them exactly when to jump in. It's less about luck and more about reading the weather before the storm. Next up, Boik hands you the X-ray goggles to see what's really inside these breakout stocks. Apple's story is a poster child. In the late 90s, it was on death's doorstep, but Boik shows us how an injection of innovation, think iMac and iPod, triggered exponential growth. Investors who recognize the early signals watch their shares multiply, not just because products sold, but because Apple fit the monster stock mold on every level. Monster stocks don't rise in a vacuum. They're hewn by market cycles, booms, recessions, tech surges. Boik compares cycles to ocean tides. Knowing when the tide turns lets you ride wave after wave. Ignoring cycles is like swimming against the current, painful and fruitless. Embracing them means harnessing a natural rhythm that powers your portfolio. Boik also smacks down common investing sins, holding losers too long, chasing fads, and ignoring solid data. His brutal honesty shakes you out of emotional traps. By learning to read facts instead of feelings, you reprogram your mindset to focus on disciplined buying and selling, setting you up for repeated wins, not flukes. Finally, Boik unveils the tactical edge, how to act fast and smart when your monster stock hits the scene. Volume is the heartbeat of a breakout. When shares suddenly trade in huge quantities, it signals the market's attention has snapped to that stock. Boik highlights moments when investors jumped into Broadcom as its chip technology exploded in relevance. Spotting these surges early is like hearing the starting gun in a race, get ready to sprint. Knowing when to sell is just as vital. Boik warns against greed's trap, prices will fluctuate brutally after a breakout. Using trailing stops and disciplined profit-taking strategies protects your gains from sudden reversals. It's like harvesting fruit at peak ripeness, not too soon, not too late, maximizing the sweet payoff. Broadcom's explosion took less than a year. Early buyers who heeded Boik's advice sold portions as prices soared, locking profits while leaving room for growth. This split-second balance, partial sells amid rising enthusiasm, is your secret weapon to compound returns without fearing the fall. Remember that Google moment, the startup about to blow up? Now you've got Boik's roadmap to hunt your own monster stocks. Look for explosive growth DNA, match market cycles, watch breakout volume, and sell smart to lock gains. Try this next time you scan your watch list. Note if the conditions match Boik's monster stock formula. It's not magic, it's mastery. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.